Warning, this podcast brought to you by a sports team fanboy living here in Miami. Would like to remind you that during this podcast you may hear swearing, yelling, ranting, a whole bunch of other stuff your ears may not be prepared for. Your discretion is advised.
Hello sports fans, I'm Steven Wolf, and this is another episode of my sport podcast. Today, I'll be discussing the return of Dwayne Wade, required at the trade deadline in time for Miami Heat, because Miami Heat is a bit on a losing streak that needs to end. The Florida Panthers, meanwhile, have a streak of their own trying to continue actually, with Harrison T still manning behind the net. But before any of the trade deadline requirements, the Miami Heat will be facing off against the Orlando Magic. Despite a strong first quarter against them, the Orlando Magic managed to surge back to able to take over for most of the game. Despite efforts for Bam and Bino on Whiteside, the Orlando Magic's defense proved to be too much for the Miami Heat, especially midway in the fourth, and ending the game 111 to 109. Then, the Houston Rockets come into town and show the Miami Heat why they're still number one. Despite good efforts from Goran Dragic and JJ, scoring combined points of 60, the Miami Heat was not able to finish them off, losing the game 109 to 101. Seems that during the fourth quarter, Miami Heat somehow loses control and unable to close it out. The Heat needed someone to close out games, and lucky for them, they got their closer, the one, the only, Dwayne Wade. I mean, when I woke, I didn't think Miami Heat were able to get him back to Miami. I was very shocked and surprised, and he's very happy about it too. Always saying Miami's been in his heart number one, and surprised LeBron James allowed this. Thank you, LeBron. Though, of course, he was trying to at least euthanizing the team. Youth, not euthanize. But what I'm trying to say is trying to add more youth, or the offices at Cleveland trying to add more youth to the players, help LeBron win another championship. It seems that his future in the finals may be in jeopardy. But I must talk about the game that Dwayne Wade returned to against the Milwaukee Bucks, which have a good record. Sad to see Jason Kidd not able to coach that team anymore. But still, despite a rocky first half, the Miami Heat was able to keep Milwaukee at bay and outscored them 10 points in the final quarters, snapping their 5-game losing streak by winning the game 91 to 85. Even though Dwayne Wade only had about 3 points, 2 blocks in 22 minutes, those minutes he made them count. Able to get the last block of the game and closing out the game. He actually closed out the game and winning it. Thank you, Dwayne Wade. The Miami Heat needed this. I hope that he can, with him, the Miami Heat was able to at least continue another winning streak, a long winning streak, and not fall behind and losing a place in the standings. Oh boy. The Florida Panthers, despite only have 2 games of the week, will try to continue their winning streak going to 4, maybe possibly 5. The first opponent will be against the Vancouver Canucks. An old friend returned, of course, Jacob Markstrom. Jacob Markstrom, I believed he had a future with Florida. Well, he believed, the offices believed, until they traded him for, Roberto Luongo. It's nice to see him back again, even though he didn't do much here. Familiar faces I'd like to see back facing them off. Old friends, old enemies, you know this thing. But still, this is the Florida Panthers. We need the wins, and the wins we got by the defense and the offense defense doing their job, outshooting the Canucks 40 to 27, and winning the game 3-1. The top performer, Alexander Barkov, getting 2 goals. That's... yes! Going to a 4-game winning streak is a very good thing. Hopefully to go 5-game winning streak is against the LA Kings. Florida Panthers try to do their best against them, but unfortunately, LA proved why they're at least a top contender for the Stanley Cup playoffs. Despite the Florida Panthers getting the first goal of the game, unfortunately that'll be the only goal that Jonathan Quick of the LA Kings only allowed, stopping 35 shots of 36. The Florida Panthers losing the game 3-1. Harry T only able to stop 23 of 26 shots. Now the question now for Florida Panthers, are they able to at least, with James Reimer back returning, do the Panthers go with Reimer now, since he is technically the main backup of the injured Roberto Luongo, or ride the hot hand that Harry T is on right now? This will be a question that's going to have to be answered as Roberto Luongo soon return to the lineup in the coming weeks. Oh boy. I like Harry. He's proven his worth. I like to see more what he can do. Well, with a Harry James Reimer on the staff, the question will be noticeably big. What I'm saying is, there's going to be like an elephant in the room. Oh boy. Harry today is good. I mean, he has good form, good form, and able to stop the shots when necessary. If the Florida Panthers defense are able to at least help him out. Seems that they're doing their job for the past few games until the LA Kings arrived and basically outperformed them. Oof. The Florida Panthers will now go on to a 5-game Canada's road. Sorry. The next games for the Florida Panthers will be a 5-game road trip on the Canada borders. Hopefully the Florida Panthers can outlast them, and who knows, a 5-game winning streak against Canada? I mean, we were able to do that last year against California, as we had 3-game winning streak against them. We can probably get this. I'm hoping for a 5-game winning streak against Canada. The Jets, the Leafs, the Canadians. I almost said Toronto Raptors, but that's actually the Toronto Maple Leafs. And the Senators. Hopefully the Florida Panthers can do their job. And as I know they will. That's it for today, my fellow sports fans. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.